All right, my friends, we've got a four-case break. Four cases. Kind of excited. The last four hobby cases. We got like one loose box floating around. And that's it, you know. Let me take this all the way down here. So yeah, this is really it for hobby. I did try to get more and was denied. He was like, "No, I think you've got I think you got plenty." So I couldn't get any more. I tried, but I do have megas. I have megas coming. Hey, Mossdown. So I'm going to post that Fleer Greats of the Game Monday at noon. I think I might do that next. 10 cases is scaring me. That's scaring me. But the Fleer Monday at noon. Okay, that's when I'm gonna post it. I'm a little nervous about the 10. You know, I'm like, can I sell that? You know? Whew. I got you. I don't know what the price is yet. I don't know. Yeah, the Seaver. Yeah. There's a lot of good cards on there. You know, there's some really obscure names that I was like, man, that's a good one. You know who I think would like this is Greg. I hope Greg sees it because there are some old Dodgers on there. You know, Samuel Zavala. That I hope he sees it. 69's a little high. I don't think I'll go 69. I haven't run the numbers. So I don't know exactly where I'm at. And I'm afraid the number I said wasn't right. I don't know, but I don't know if I'll put. I don't think it's gonna be 69, but it might. I mean, I guess it could be 59. 69 be great. That'd be great. I'd make a killing. I think. I don't remember. I mean, I really should run the numbers before I say anything. Because I was thinking that maybe the number I had was adding in some of the Donruss cards. And that's why it was low. I don't know. I didn't put a number because I don't remember. Tristan Cassis. Yeah, but I already told everybody I'd do it Monday. I've got this football break I want to sell. I've got a Sunday football breakup. It's a really good deal. The football break. You get 3 different football breaks. All with expensive boxes for $99. It's a good deal. Christian Javier. $69. That's $69. Listen to this. You guys want to hear a horror story? So I have more than one phone, right? I have one that's technically the office phone, but we don't really use it. You know, I was trying to get it to where it was just only business was on that phone. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So we have an office phone, but we don't use it, like, ever. The last text on there is like from 2020. You know what I mean? Like nobody uses the phone. But it's a business phone and it's for the business. Anyway, on that phone is my my savings account for stocks, and I haven't traded a stock since 2020. I mean, it's been a minute. I just haven't had time. But I actually got out of the last. All right, the last stock I bought was what was the meme stock going around? Oh my gosh, what was it? They got a movie about it right now. GameStop. The last stock I owned was GameStop. All right, and I bought in. I didn't buy in at the bottom, but you know I bought in early enough and sold. Good night. Sold at a decent time and made some good money, right? So there's a fair chunk of change in that account. Now that one I know I could get into. I could get into that one if I had to, you know. Like I'm pretty sure there's a recovery process. So that one's not the one I was worried about. I also have my Bitcoin on that phone, and I don't know if I could get into the Bitcoin without it. I don't know. That might be it. Kevin Parada. The only way, and I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't be the end of my life, but it would be terrible. Marcus Lee sang if I lost it. So anyway, I lost the phone, right? It was here. It was here at the shop. And I lost it. It's generally right here by my computer, sitting under my monitor. You know what I mean? But sometimes the boys will use it for one thing or the other, you know? And, you know, I don't know, play a game or something. But I lost it. I couldn't find it. And I was like, I know it was right here, you know? So I'm like, all right, it must be at the house or in the car, in the truck, something. So I searched the truck. I searched the Mustang. I tore the house apart. I have a home office and then, you know, our room. The phone was very dead. The phone hasn't been touched in a long time. Like nobody has touched that phone in at least 2 or 3 months, right? So you can't call it. But I tore everything up looking for this phone. And then I just gave up. I was like, well, it's gone. And I sat here in the seat I'm sitting at right now, and my mouse is here, and if the mouse is where my hand is, the phone was right there. I don't know. I don't know how you miss. I don't know how you miss it, but it was literally within 3 inches of my hand. So yeah, I found the phone. It came to the league. Riley Green to 150. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It just so anyway, good news. Got the phone back. Yeah. Yep. Found it yesterday. And I had already given up. You know what I mean? So it was like it was crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I agree. I'm doing that for everything. Everything. And you know, I was talking to the doctor, and I had to stop donating platelets because my pulse was too high. I couldn't get my pulse under 100. And once I started taking this medicine, my pulse is down. And the other thing that's been high has been my blood pressure. My blood pressure has been high. And it was 120/70 yesterday. Like, you know, and I do take medicine for my blood pressure, but I think it was the Graves' disease that had my heart rate and my blood pressure higher. You know what I mean? Higher. So, yeah, true story. You're absolutely right. And the doctor asked me how long I had these symptoms, and I told him since before the pandemic. And he like shook it off. He's like, no, it couldn't have been going on that long. but it has. It 100% has. Ludwig Espinosa to 25. But I was like, yeah, cool. I just think it was really, really, really slow. But yeah, definitely for years, and just got worse. That's all. Yeah. Colson Montgomery. Just go back and watch my video. Well, the tremors wasn't the first symptom, but I had been having tremors for a long time. But if I could calm down, if I got excited or stressed or they would come, but they would go after I calmed down. You know what I mean? Like if I worked hard, exerted myself, that kind of thing, I would shake. But Spencer Jones. Luke Gold. Yeah, no, that's exactly right. It's my they are testing me for thyroid related eye disease, which is all interconnected with the Graves' disease. But do you remember when we did that thing with MLB, where we were part of the Internet Game of the Week? My hands were shaking so bad that day. But it was just added stress, just a little bit of added anxiety. And my hands were like I couldn't hold the card. Remember I had the stands? I was using stands. It was bad. It was so bad. I don't ever want to go back and watch that. I don't know how long ago that was, but that's at least been a year. But, it's definitely been longer than that. The 89 earthquake. No, but I mean, honestly, before the pandemic, it's at least been going on since before the pandemic. That's 100%. And I told him that, and he was like, no. You'd have died. I'm like, no, I'm telling you. But I didn't want to argue with him because he's the doctor, and he'll just think I'm stupid. But absolutely, since before the pandemic, this has been going on. Convulsion fun breaks, yeah. The MLB break was the only time that I was just mortified, embarrassed, Like usually my hands would shake, but it wouldn't matter unless I tried to hold something still. You know what I mean? Then you'd really notice. Like if I was taking a photo of a card and I hold the camera in front of the Jackson Merrill, and I hold the camera in front of the camera, the phone in front of the camera, you could see it. But, and a lot of times I'd have to take more than one photo. Christian Mena. Yeah, I was. And I'm waiting. I'm not at the point yet where I want to start those back up because my hands still shake a little, and it just depends on the day and, what's been going on. We did an expensive product. The one in the box, and then inside that had the plastic case. But yeah, well, I appreciate it. Reese Hoskins. I honestly thought that was going to be the end of me breaking was my hands, I really did. I thought that was it. Kristen Monroe, now I'm worried about it being my vision. Jackson Holiday. Adley. Have him break and do the voiceover. Yeah. He was here tonight. I told him, I was like, you could post like a divisional, 6 spots and it would sell. But he's been real down because his breaks take, he posts like 2 breaks and then they don't sell for a couple days. But I told him, I was like, man, there was a time I couldn't fill 1 break in a week. But eventually it did, and you just got to roll with it. It's not going to be instant all the time. So. Yeah, that's what I need. I don't really need it for breaking so much as I need it for sorting. I've been doing the sorting, and the 6s, the 8s, and the 9s all look like the same number. For Bowman Chrome, the back, the 6s, 8s, and 9s. I can't tell them apart. I gotta call the boys over and be like, hey, which one is this? The 10 case HTA? No, I wouldn't want him to do the 10 case HTA because the 10 case HTA loses money. Not that he would lose money, but he wouldn't make any. You know what I mean? Jay Brooks has got to do products that are, firmly in the black so that, he makes some money. We did pretty good in September, though. We really did. September was our best month. Hey, Brandon Mayea. Ah, man, it's got a ding. That's terrible. September was our best month since March. And September was our 3rd best month of the year. So September was good. I mean, we had a good 6 months where it wasn't very good. Oh, yeah. I don't know what that is, but that doesn't sound good. All right, so here, hold on. Let me show you guys something. Hold on. I told you I can't tell the 6s and the 8s and the 9s apart. So they when I get them down to that point where they're either 6s, 8s, or 9s, they sort them for me. So they do, like, if I'm done it all the way down to like 10, they'll break it down from there. But yeah, I had them working the other day. I don't know if I'll be able to get the cases. I don't know. But the one thing I can tell you is I didn't think I'd be able to get 80 cases of Chrome, and I got it. You know what I mean? So I think if I can get 80 cases of Chrome, I should be able to get 120 of Draft. But I don't know, and I'm just, I'm just kind of in a wait and see. Yeah, I told him I used to clean ashtrays. Jet Williams, and they're like, "What's an ashtray?" Yeah, they helped me out. They helped me out for about half an hour. Yeah, they helped me for about half an hour. I gave them $20 each, but I didn't tell them I was going to pay them. I just said, "I need you to do this, and this is how you do it." And so they did it, no questions asked, and then afterwards I gave them $20. So they were really happy because they didn't know they were getting any money. That one, that was a surprise. Yeah. Yeah. All right, we need another Mayea because that one is really bad. And I feel bad because that's the best spot that I got on paper, the best spot I got for Woods, and he bought the most spots by a huge margin. We wouldn't be breaking right now if it wasn't for him. And the best spot I hit him, and then I hit it for him, and it's damaged. So. They're playing Fortnite right now, so I guess Fortnite's come back a little bit for them. And then they play Rocket League and they play Valorant. Those are probably their 3 highest games right now. Valorant, Fortnite, and Valorant, Rocket League, and Fortnite. They were doing the Roblox thing for a while. Like their little cousins play more Roblox. And they're 9 and 7. And they're into Roblox. But mine are 10 and 13 and they're more into Valorant. I don't like that game. I own it, but I don't like it. I'm hoping that Diablo gets better with season 2. You know, I mean, it looks like it's going to be better. Jackson Merrill. We've hit a lot of Jackson Merrill already. Aiden Sanchez. Torrin Montgomery. Luis Robert. What's up, buddy? All right, this is box 7, case 1. This is one thing I won't miss with Hobby is all the stuff. And it's not just the outside of the boxes. When you slide through the cards, they've got crap all over them too. It's crazy. Spencer Jones. Sure. What makes it worse is Woods bought those spots, right? But when I saw his payment, I thought it was for the football break. Don't ask me why. I have no idea why, but I thought it was for the football break. I guess because they're the same price and it came right after I posted it. So I sent him a message and I was like, hey, you know, this will give you 15 spots in each break. Are you sure that's what you want? Which had to be confusing because that's not what it would do, right? But yeah, I don't know if he saw it, but I figured it out and sent him another message like, whoops, just ignore me. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah. Luis Robert again. Miguel Tamaris. $2.99. Kevin Eru. So the Pinto is to 75. Nice card. Yeah, I was hoping it would sell fast so I could add another one, but it's not a big deal because I can always just do another one next Sunday. Christian Serra. Nice card. Corbin Carroll, photo variation. Look at that. That's a pretty funny photo. That's the first Corbin Carroll I've hit. Riley Green. Joey Estes, base auto. That's good. Shea Langoliers, refractor. $4.99. Jason Dominguez, Rainer Arias. Brett Weisley. Nolan Jones. Nice rookie. Manny Machado. What's up, Cyrus? Cyrus, technically you guys were in the postseason longer than the Rays. So, pretty good. Luis Guanipa. Hey, Guanipa. Sparkle auto for Guanipa. Hey. Andy Acevedo. Noel V. Marte. Jason Dominguez. Yeah. Ludwig Espinosa. Milichevili. Refractor. No, he was here tonight for a little while. Andy Acevedo. I tried to get him to run a break, but he didn't want to do it. He said he'd be back Monday. I said, okay. Juan Benjamin, 3 of 25. Juan Benjamin. Another Lindor. Hitting a lot of, doubling up a lot on the WBC. We've got, I think, 5 base, but 4 doubles. Maybe 6 base, I don't know. I think it's 5. 5 cards, but only 3 different people. Did you see Correa? Not Correa actually doing it, but the the story about Correa throwing all the Astros under the bus, saying he told them not to do it, and they did it anyway, and that it should have been the Yankees beating the Dodgers. I totally was believing it when I was reading it. I believed every word of it, and then I saw it was from the parody account. Yeah, I see you. You don't know yet. It's not over. It's not over. Who'd you get in who was your first list name? That's the bigger one, but I mean some of the list 2 guys are good too. Correa is just sketchy in general. You're the authority on the subject. All right. Seiya Suzuki. You never know. Sometimes we've got some people from the UK and other parts of Canada here. Brennan Malone, so that's 2 for him. Volpe. Jackson Cheerio to 99. I probably agree with you, maybe. Oh, here's another to 99. Javier Valdez. Javier Valdez to 99. Luis Serna. Man, I hope so. Gosh. I would just hate for the Astros to get to the World Series. It would be so bad. Who else is still in it? I don't even know who's still in it in the American League. It's not just Twins and Astros, right? Yeah. Dustin. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Orioles. Yeah. Orioles would beat them. Go Orioles. I am legitimately rooting for the Orioles and the Phillies. That's who I want to see. Orioles and the Phillies. Blaze Jordan. And just for Matt Strom, you know. I don't have any other reason for the Phillies, to be honest with you. Daniel Mateo. I don't necessarily like them any more than I like the, you know, the Braves or whatever. But, you know, Strommy's on the Phillies, so go Phillies. Gabriel Moreno. Grayson Rodriguez. Jack Pineda. Refractor. Sometimes it's not the most complete team. It's just the team that get hot, you know. Gunner. All right, that's it for case one. I don't think it was a very necessarily a great case. You know, I mean, overall, this wasn't the case you'd have wanted. But we have 3 more, so let's see if it can get any better. This is a pretty forgettable case, you know. Like, look at the WBC. We got Lindor, Luis Robert, Harry Ford, and Christian Javier. So we don't have Lindor twice. I thought we did. Shows what I know. Here are some inserts that are, you know, whatever. Prospect Process, Brooks Lee, Juan Bin Cho, Francisco Alvarez, and Riley Green. Then we have Blaze Jordan, Millie Chivilli, Gabriel Moreno, Grayson Rodriguez, Gunnar Henderson, Seiya Suzuki, Jackson Churio, Luis Serna, Jason Dominguez, Millie Chivilli again, Andy Acevedo, Jason Dominguez, Nolan Jones, Luis Guanipa, Andy Acevedo, Josie Gallen, Ethan Salas, Corbin Carroll. That's like our best card. Corbin Carroll. Kevin Shea Langoliers, Spencer Jones, Adrian Pinto, Joey Votto. Kevin again, Taj Bradley, Jackson Merrill, Aiden Sanchez, and Jordan Lawler. Jackson Merrill, Angel Cepeda, Gabriel Gonzalez, Ludwig Espinoza, Colson Montgomery, Edward Julian, Kevin Parada, Jet Williams, Ethan Salas, Jackson Merrill, Reese Hoskins, Spencer Jones, Josie Gallen, Jackson Merrill, Samuel Zavala, Jackson Merrill, and Tristan Casas. Did you see a theme on the whole Jackson Merrill? Yeah. Daniel Mateo, Jack Pineda, Brennan Malone, Javier Valdez to 99, Ludwig Espinoza, Juan Benjamin to 25, Brett Weisley, Luis Guanipa, Christian Cerda, Joey Estes, Jordy Vargas, Miguel Tamaris, Trey Faltine, Torin Montgomery, Brandon Mayea with a bad corner, Trey Faltine refractor, Christian Mena, Kristen Monroe, Gordon Graceffo, Luke Gold, Marcus Lee Sang, Everett Cooper III, Brennan Malone, and Josie Gallen Sparkle. It wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't a great case. Just there were some nice cards, you know, but overall it was meh. It was a meh case. right, here we go. Case 2. That's your guy? All right, well, you know, you did hit twice. Yeah, this is the J. Brooks kick. That's all right. They can't all be winners, right? I do wish they were all a little bit better than that one, though, but still, can't all be winners. That one was particularly a loser. Hey, Spencer Jones is in a bad spot. I mean, we hit a lot of them, but I mean, in general, it's not a bad spot. So, what did you spend $100 on for Bonilla? What'd you get? Did you get his auto? I'm gonna say green auto. What'd you get? Now I want to know. Miguel Blaise. Hey, another Mayea. So yeah, I feel a little better about that. The Mayea spot was just not good with that bad auto. I'm gonna one-touch it. You can think of words. What'd you get, Chris? What'd you get? Okay. Remember, you can't just judge it by the list, because some of those guys that are better on paper just aren't going to hit. You know what I mean? So it doesn't mean that your spots aren't as good, because you could hit a better spot and not get a single hit. And then I send you a pack. You know what I mean? All right, I'm feeling much better about this case. Yeah, I hear you. Roderick Arias. Roderick Arias. And we'll get even less autos because, you know, we're going to have 24 less of them. 96 instead of 120. I like Guanipa and Cassis. I think I like Guanipa and Cassis out of that list. You know. But if I hit you a nice color of Devers or Jason Churio, it'd be nice. I mean, it'd have to be a pretty nice color. Vladito. Milichevili. Nice card. So I do feel better about this case, for sure. Just out of the first box. I like the first box more than I like the entire case. Edrin Rodriguez. Edrin Rodriguez. Brady House. Gabriel Gonzalez. Juan Benjamin. Isteris. Milicevic, that's his third. It's his third card, plus an auto. Jose Gerardo. Man, I'm ready for this heat to be over. It is so hot. Let's see, he's from Santiago, Dominican Republic. Acuna. Geraldo Quintero. Freddie Freeman. Ethan Salas. Luis Guanipa, nice card. Man, that game was at 3 o'clock on a Tuesday. With 48 hours notice. Half the population's over 65 and they ain't going anywhere. And the rest of the population was at school or work, you know? I don't know. Tristan Casas. Everybody's comparing it to like New York, you know, where our metropolitan area has 600,000 people and New York has 20 million. I don't know. And then the reason they didn't show up to the second game, on top of that, was how badly they played in the first game. It was so bad. Oh my gosh. That was really bad. But I mean, they had 48 hours notice to go to a game at 3 p.m. You know what I mean? Like, that's the reason. I mean, they can blame it on fan bases and be like, oh, you know, in New York, if you're given 48 hours notice for a postseason game, everybody would go. And I'm like, yeah, well, I mean, you know, we get that too because we have the rest of the New York's fans. You know, they all live here. It was really bad timing. That has a lot to do with it. But I mean, the Rays historically, you know, they don't sell out. But I don't know. Francisco Alvarez, Ascension. Alex Ramirez. And you know, it's easy to say, oh, Montreal or Nashville or something like that would have done it. You know, woulda, shoulda, coulda. My mom always says, wish in one hand and shit in the other, and then tell me which fills up first. I don't know. Ronald Hernandez. My mom's brutal that way. Pete Alonso. And if they had moved to the team to Tampa, I don't think it would have made much of a difference. Except for I would definitely go even less, but you know, there's more people in Tampa, so who knows. Yeah, they're going to get the stadium. Sure. The team makes money. I mean, don't let them fool you. The team makes money. Sarmiento. And this new stadium is 30,000. You know, the Trop's 40. So 30,000 would have looked a hell of a lot more full. You know what I mean? With 19,000 people there than the 40,000 Trop does. But yeah, they're definitely getting that stadium. I mean, the postseason was gravy anyway. But I mean, there's a reason they don't play in Montreal anymore. You know what I mean? So, like, I don't want to hear it. Yeah, you know, the stadium's really old. You know, we built the stadium to get the Marlins. So the stadium was built in 90 to get the 91, 92 expansion team, which ended up being the Marlins. It went to Miami. But so by the time the Rays moved in, it was already a decade old. You know what I mean? It was a really old one. So now the stadium's been around, I want to say at least since 1990, and that's a long time. That stadium's old. It's really old. Gallon. Everett Cooper. And I don't know how much a new stadium would... I don't know how much of a difference that's going to make. You know, I mean, maybe it will. Hey, look at that. Gold Rafael Devers. That's great, man. Gold Devers. Yeah, it's one thing about the Trop, man. It's always 70 degrees. And people rag on Tropicana Field, but we don't get rained out, and it's always 70 degrees. That is definitely a plus. You're sitting in that stadium in Florida, you know. Yu Chang. Royber Salinas. I like going to the stadium in DC because you just get on the metro. You know what I mean? I mean, you can't do that here. You have to drive to the stadium. You know, you can't get on a metro. There is no metro. But man, you go see the Nationals, and you literally ride the metro straight to the stadium. It's awesome. You know, so you can park, 3 dozen different locations and then ride the metro. So much better. We don't have a metro. I mean, there's buses if you want to, sit and piss or whatever. But there's no mass transit here. Yes, my love, do not sneak up on me. We have this rule. What?
I can bend it more.
Yeah? Well, let's take this off. Yeah, it's just the solve. Let me see. Yeah, you can bend it a lot more. That's good. How's that feel? Doesn't hurt? All right. All right. It's still swollen, but it's going down. So. All right, go wash your hands, and you're good to go. Let me know if it gets worse, though. Okay. All right. Sorry, had to do surgery. He got stung by a bee yesterday. Well, not yesterday, the day before. And then yesterday it swelled up. So I think the stinger's still in there. But we put some drawing salve on it, and then swelling's going down. So. Tamar Johnson. Marco Vargas. That's a nice one. It's a good auto. Brady House. Anthony Gutierrez, Rainer Arias. Dario Laverty. We have hit 3 ascensions. 3 of them. They've all been Francisco Alvarez. But that's the second one in this case, so I mean, I guess that's a bonus. Nelson Velasquez.
Check something.
Where?
See how much money I have.
Sure, go ahead.
No, but I think I spent $20.
You thought you spent your $20?
No, it's not letting me spend $20.
Oh.
Even though you sent me
Well, remember, sometimes you have all those bills that finally go through once you get money in there because you sign up for everything with a monthly payment, and then it takes it out as soon as you get money in.
I had $3.
You've got $3?
Yeah.
Let me see. You got $3? Well, how did you spend all your money?
I did it.
Let's look. Let's see. History. 1999 declined. 1999 declined. 7.99 declined.
Yeah, that's right.
Apple bill $6. Apple bill $12. So apparently you got 2 Apple bills that went through. I don't know what these are for, but $12 for Apple, and another. That's where all your money went. Apple stole your money. You must have some kind of subscription, I guess, right? You don't know? I mean, it's probably not fraud, but somebody could be using your card. Yeah, Apple got him, but I'm sure it's something he signed up for. You know, he signed up for these memberships. But that looks like he bought something. That looks like he's buying something on Apple. The problem is, it could be his mom because she knows his credit card. So I don't know. I don't know how to find out what it is, other than it says Apple bill. Doesn't say what it is. Caden Wallace. He's like, I don't have any money. Alfredo Dunno to 199. But knowing him, he spent it last night. Lazaro Montes. Orange Auto. Son of a gun. Javier Valdez. It's already somebody we've hit color of. I wanted somebody new. Yeah, I'll have to do that. Roman Anthony. I don't even know if he knows how to get into his Apple account. Seiya Suzuki. Could also be his brother, though, too, because his brother could spend his money and just figure he wouldn't realize how it happened. I'm going to have to look into this. But it could also be him. It could also have been him. Hey, it's nice. Don't get me wrong. It's nice. I just wanted somebody new, you know? I wanted somebody new. I was thinking it was the other orange, but I don't think we hit an orange for him, right? The orange was somebody else, I think. Yeah, the orange was Juan Benjamin. We hit a green Javier Valdez. So now he's got a green and an orange. The break right after, yeah. Yeah. All right, we have 5 boxes left. The only thing I could think of if it's somebody else is just report his card stolen and get him a new one. Then they wouldn't be able to use it anymore. Adrian Pinto. Vladimir Restituya. TKO7. Yeah, I only did the first 30 names. You know, a lot of those names haven't hit, so I'd rather be the guy with the orange and the green than the guy with a name higher up that doesn't hit. You know? Miguel Tamaris, I think that's his second. Yeah, that's 2 for Tamaris. Tristan Cassis. What do we got here? Just a bunch of cards. No big deal. Davison de los Santos. No, it was a refractor. Cassis refractor. Ariel Castro. We have Juan Olmos. Ethan Salas. Shea Langoliers. Oh, sorry. What do we got? Bam! Ah, pinche. Luis Angel Acuna. I like the one Jay Brooks hit. It looked like a base, the one Jay Brooks hit the other day. That looked like a base. It was to 10. You guys told me it was a napkin relic, but I think it's a base. Luis Almeida. Refractor. Maybe we'll get a Ethan Salas refractor. Trey Faltine, that's his third auto. Yeah, anytime you've got a bunch of international guys, you just never know. No, no hidden gems. What did we hit a hidden? I think I've hit, what, 1 or 2 hidden gems? I want to say they were in Bowman, if I remember correctly. But no, no hidden gems. I took hidden gems off the list, I think. Just for that reason. I left retro fractors on. We haven't hit one of those in a while either. Just that one Johnny Bench. And then otherwise, other guys are hitting like 9 in a case. You know? Ay, ay, ay. On the hidden gems. Yeah, it hasn't hit. Julio, of course, you never know. Might hit in the next 2 cases, but I doubt it. Peyton Williams, 275. I've hit 3. I've hit 3 Pearl Packs. Braylor Guerrero. Odds, I think, are we should hit 2 to 4, right? 2 to 4. So we've gotten 3. Yeah, they're inside the mid. They're just an extra pack. They're with all the other packs. It's just one more pack in there. Ricardo Perez. Didi Gregorius. What is that? The Netherlands? I thought they used an N for the Netherlands, but I guess not. Peyton. Yeah, that's a nice Peyton to 75. All right, 2 boxes left. Maybe. Paul Goldschmidt. You know, I haven't hit a single redemption in any case, any box of Bowman Chrome so far this year. And then I got offered some megas, and I jumped at them. So I got a lot of megas coming. But megas are great. You know what I mean? Alec Thomas. They're a pretty easy product to move. But I definitely want to do some 50s with the megas. Jesus Bastidas. You don't really make any money. You know what I mean? Like, the most you make is like $5 a box. You know? So even if you did 50 of them, you'd still, you know, make $250. But, yeah. I like doing the megas. Just the mega packs, too, and then put all the other packs in there. Jose Ramirez, like the base packs, just send those out. Gavin Cross. Trey Fautine, that's his 4th auto. I mean, 2 autos a case right now. He's going to average, you know. Then Ariel Castro. Well, 8, right? Because it's 4 cases. So 2 a case. 8 autos. Yeah, I really like the megas. I think the megas are great. And that's probably where we're going to hit the rookie autos. You know, because there seems to be a higher concentration of rookie autos in the megas. You know, like maybe they don't have as many base, but they do have like photo variations, and then they have every color in the megas, just like the prospects. So you hit them more. You know what I mean? So that's where we're gonna hit them. It's in those megas, I think. I mean, I definitely could be wrong, but especially since I haven't seen the product. But I'm excited. I like the megas. I like them a lot. Yeah, I mean, if they did that, I'd have to open them, though. So I kind of like the idea that there's nothing in them, because then I just have to open the 2 mega packs, and then I just send everybody the loose packs, you know. And in the loose packs, you can still get all the rookies and all the prospects. You could still get Ethan Salas, you know, a base chrome of Ethan Salas. So, I mean, it's still good. I mean, if the Ethan Salas is going for, you know, 20, 30, something like that, that's nice. Braylor Guerrero, that's at least 2 color for him. Yeah, that adds a lot more work. You know, because I think there's like 4 base packs and then 2 Junior Caminero, and then the 2 mega packs. That would triple my work. I don't want to do that. Javier Rivas. Masataka, Joey Weimer. All right, give me another nice card. This one's been a better case. This is definitely a better case than the last case for sure. I think across the board, autos, non-autos, inserts, everything. But we've got one auto left. I'd like it to be a banger, and it is not in this pack. So I think it's this pack actually. Should we skip it? Nah, let's not. Let's not skip it. It is not in this pack. Okay. L'Antigua. It's got to be that one, so I'm going to skip it. By golly, and go straight to this one, which is missing some cards, which is a little scary. We had that one pack with extra cards, though, so. Blade Tidwell. That's the first time we've hit him. Logo. I'm not getting any. I haven't heard of a way to get any logo fractors, so I'm not really worried about it. I only get those if, like, Blowout gets them. You know what I mean? Like, if Blowout got logo fractors, I'd get logo fractors. But if they don't, I don't go hunting for them or anything. They were really expensive. So it's hard. If there's not a lot of meat on the bone, you know what I mean? There's got to be meat on the bone. That's why I like the megas, you know, because if I get them for 45, I can sell them for 50. You know, nobody's mad at me for selling them for 50. So, you know, make 10%. That's fine. And it's only $5, but they're easy to move and people like them. So it's a good product for a breaker. Alec Thomas, Julio Rodriguez, Didi Gregorius, Tim Anderson, Nelson Velasquez, Yu Chang, Pete Alonso, and Freddie Freeman. So ended up with 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 WBC. We got an Acuna, Napkin Relic, 2 Francisco Alvarez, which is crazy because we've opened 2 cases and we now have 3 Francisco Alvarez's for the Ascension set, that's nuts. It's an extra, right? We've got more than we were supposed to because we've got 3 instead of 2, but, you know, oh my goodness. Give me somebody new, you know. A Kobe Bryant anthology search? You've got to tell me how that worked. How did that work? That's awesome. Braylor Guerrero, Junior Caminero, Joey Weimer, Arnaldo L'Antigua, Paul Goldschmidt, Jose Ramirez. Is that the product where like there was like 10 Kobe Bryant autos in it, including some of those patches and stuff? That was pretty cool product. Jose Ramirez, Gavin Cross, wish I'd kept some of those. Ariel Castro, Braylor Guerrero, Gavin Cross, Davison De Los Santos, Ariel Castro, Ethan Salas, Shea Langoliers, Luis Almeida, Adrian Pinto, Ethan Salas, Shim, Tristan Cassis, Colson Montgomery, Alfredo Dunno, Lazaro Montes, Roman Anthony, Seiya Suzuki, Tamar Johnson, Brady House, Anthony Gutierrez to 75, Gollin, Rafael Devers to 50, Roman Anthony, Alex Ramirez, Jackson Holiday, and Mikel Garcia. Some nice cards in there. Then we've got 10 years ago. Wow. DeAngelo Sarmiento, Luis Angel Acuna, Ethan Salas, Luis Guanipa, Tristan Cassis, Brady House, Gabriel Gonzalez, Victor Isteris, Mili Chivilli, Miguel Blaze, Roderick Arias, Vladito, and Edrin Rodriguez. They were fun. It was a fun break, the Kobe. It was really expensive. But, you know, everybody got something pretty cool. You know, even if you didn't get the auto, you got those pretty cool relics and stuff. Javier Rivas, Blade Tidwell, Jesus Bastidas, Trey Faltine. I imagine those cards now are, golly, they've got to be the moon now. Peyton Williams, Ricardo Perez, Juan Olmos, Trey Faltine, Vladimir Restituyo, Miguel Tamaris, Christian Cerda, Javier Valdez to 25, Marco Vargas, Dario Laverdi, Everett Cooper, Royber Salinas, Ronald Hernandez, Shim, Geraldo Quintero, Paul McIntosh, Juan Benjamin, Jose Gerardo, and Mili Chivilli again. And then Brandon Mayea. Good old Phil. I miss Phil. That's great, man. That's great. All right. Drink break. Yeah. That's awesome. I feel like there were some relics in there that were pretty good, though. I don't know. So, like you said, 10 years ago, that was a long time. Okay. Here we go. Switching the garbage cans. Probably the easiest way would be on Twitter. If you just tag me on Twitter, that's probably the easiest way. I mean, there's always email, but I don't think anybody's manning that account until Monday, you know? Well, usually somebody's on Twitter. Nah. No, sorry. The email, it's blowouttv@blowoutcards.com. Jason Dominguez. Yeah, I don't really have social media at all. Ethan Salas. Ludwin Espinosa. So we're on to case 3 at this point. Jackson Merrill. Juan Soto. Masataka Yoshida. Otto Lopez. Marco Vargas. That's his second auto. On these, everything on here is on card. There are some inserts that are sticker. But we haven't hit any of those yet tonight. Cade Horton to 150. So everything else in this product is on card. Like all the prospect autos and everything. Tanner Bybee. I've been saying his name wrong since forever. Luis Angel Acuna. Ben Metzinger, refractor auto. Javier Rivas. Max Scherzer. Max. $2.99 on the Scherzer. Corey Seager. BJ Cook. That's his first auto, BJ Cook. Xander Bogaerts. Jadher Arinamo. It's very weird. Daverson Gutierrez. I want to say it was 2012 Bowman Chrome, and I might be off. It might have been 11, but whoever your first color was, this isn't the autos obviously, but whoever your first color was, if it was a vet or a prospect, your entire case of color was vet or prospect. It was insane how they did it, but you didn't get a single prospect. If your color was vet, everything was vet, or rookie, you know. And if your color was prospect, every color was prospect in the entire case. People would be so pissed because somebody would open the first box, right? And get a vet color and then sell the other 11 boxes on eBay. Because nobody wanted vet color. You know what I mean? It was nuts. Victor Istris. Yeah, me either. Sandy Alcantara. WBC, and here comes a Ethan Salas. Ethan Salas. Put these away first. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. They did them last year. They were terrible. I don't know if they did them this year. Blowout made me buy them too. They were like, you know, for every case of hobby and HTA you want, you've got to buy a light case. It was really bad. If they're going to do something like light, they should have it come out like a week early, you know? I know that sounds terrible, but if you did light a week early, you know, and you only made enough for people to sell in that week, you know, you don't print it to the moon, it could be a pretty popular product, you know, because people wouldn't mind light if that's the only option. Yasser Mercedes, but, you know, when you've got light, hobby, and HTA, nobody wants light, you know what I mean? You know, everybody wants their autos. Dario Laverty. Spencer Jones. But they never listen to me. Well, sometimes they listen to me. But they don't give me credit. So, I don't know. Jeremy Pena. Yeah, instead of light, they did that Breakers product. The 12 card, 3 auto product. 2 auto product, whatever it was. Nolan Jones. I didn't get offered any of those. They were selling them at the National, though. Robert Moore. Yeah, that's great. Michael Bush, rookie to 99. No, I didn't pull any. I pulled one super auto and I pulled one super rookie, but the rookies they say weren't duplicated, and the autos weren't duplicated. I haven't pulled a prospect yet. Just the prospect auto. Carter Young. A duplicate super? I don't think so. Maybe. Salvi, but I don't think any duplicate supers were hit. Some of the rookie stuff was hit. Oh, maybe they did. Actually, now that I think of it, maybe they did. Somebody did post a super, but it was in the mystery. Yeah, the mystery box. Yeah. They didn't post it. They sent it to me in a private message. And it was one of the big ones. It was a big one. So I haven't heard if they got it, but pretty sure they did. Look at that. 3 Vargas. That's a good card, Marco Vargas. 3 in 3 cases. Mookie Betts. I don't know. I might have missed it. I did get a private message about one, but they didn't want to post it. But maybe they did later. You know, they wanted to wait until they got locked in for the money. Oh, excuse me. All right. I'll be right back. We've been live for 2 hours and I've had too much soda. I'm back. Okay, sorry. Hey, that's awesome. That's great. Yasser Mercedes. Dario Laverty. Justin Crawford. Lazaro Montes. She's trying to get the boys to babysit. Their mom wants them to babysit their baby sister. Another orange, Ruben Santana. I don't think we've hit Ruben Santana, but there's an orange. A little something, something. It came to the league. Corbin. I like Corbin. right, I'm gonna save the last case for tomorrow, okay? Let it marinate overnight. It's late, I'm tired. I still gotta print all the labels. Acevedo, I still gotta print all the labels. So, yeah, you know. Diego Mascara, so that we can ship them on Monday. Tristan Cassis, that's a nice one. Tristan Cassis, 22 out of 75. Nice card. Francisco Lindor. Well, I don't know. I like the current shipper. Good work ethic. Doesn't talk back. Yes, I am going to work myself to death. That is a fact. Edrin Rodriguez. Vincent Perozzo. I believe that's his first. Alfredo Duno. Duno? Maybe Duno. I don't know. I don't know. Jeremy Pena. I don't think so. I don't think I've hit the Bobby Witt. The 1 to 100? Yeah, not yet. Yeah, a lot of people are actually pretty high on him, to be honest with you. Jace Young. Here'll be an Ethan Salas. Make Collado. Ethan Salas. James Outman. Gold Refractor. Christian Javier. Paul McIntosh. Kevin. It's at least Kevin Eru parallel. Yes, my love.
You order 7-Eleven?
No, I'm not going to order 7-Eleven, but we're going to leave soon. You could have ate when I took you to eat. Jesus Bastidas to $2.99. That's too much to ask. Hans Montero. Jackson Merrill. It's a little scuffed up. It's very scuffed up. Why is it so scuffed up? And this card is jacked. I don't want to include that card. I mean, there's tons of Jackson Merrills in there. I don't want to include that one. It is jacked up. Davison De Los Santos. All right. I love Mexican, but the boys don't. No, the little one that he was the only one here that night that he walked in and scared the living lights out of me. Andy Acevedo. Usually I can hear him clod hopping down the hallway. But the little one, if he's just in his socks, he can get right up behind you and you don't know he's there. Usually I can feel him come in the room too, you know. Just the air pressure changes slightly, you know. But I had my fan blowing on me. No idea he was there. Scared the life out of me. Literally lost 6-7 years of my life. Oh yeah, because you're so picky? I like Mexican food. I like good quality Mexican food. I don't like Taco Hell or anything like that, but I like some Ethan Salas color. Now we just need an auto. Although we still have another case tomorrow, so still got a chance. Jacob Melton, that's his first. Left-handed freak. Something as much as your dad. Corbin Carroll refractor. Go with that photo variation we hit in case 1. Yeah, it's hard to find everywhere, to be honest with you. Christian Yelich. Of course, I like hard corn tacos, and that's about as Mexican as the fortune cookie is Chinese, you know. I also don't like cilantro at all. Like it'll ruin. If you put cilantro on anything, it ruins it. Like I cannot eat it, no matter what. It doesn't matter how little you put on there. I can't eat it. And Mexican places just like you think it's lettuce and it's cilantro. You know, you're like, oh my god. Adrian Pinto, and I don't like. I'm allergic to tomatoes, raw tomatoes, so I have a hard time. You know what I mean? I have a hard time, but I do try. Yeah, that's my 10-year-old. That's what he orders, the cheeseburger everywhere. Harry Ford. Yeah, I'm only half of that. I don't like the pico de gallo just because of the raw tomatoes. And the cilantro, you know, but I'm down for some guac and some sour cream. Peppers, if they're, I don't like raw peppers. I love grilled onions. Yeah, they had a taco truck our last shop, but it was all cilantro. Like it was, yeah, I know. Phil Hughes actually told me. He was like, you've got this genetic thing that makes it taste like soap. I never thought that it tasted like soap before. So I was like, I don't think that's what it is, but the more I thought about it, I was like, you know what? It does taste like soap. I just had never made that connection. So I was cooking. I was doing a Puerto Rican dish for the first time. It's where you deep fry the beef, you know, in the pockets. I forget what they're called now, but and it called for fresh cilantro. And I didn't use fresh cilantro because I didn't have any. And it was terrible. I couldn't eat them. But everybody else liked them. So I was like, well, maybe it's because the cilantro wasn't fresh, right? So I went and bought fresh cilantro, cooked the exact meal again. I made chicken and beef. And it was worse, you know? It was worse. So I can't eat it. If you put it in anything, if you mix it in with the meat, you put it in with the pico de gallo on top, I can't eat it. It's just terrible for me. And when I say that, inevitably at a Mexican restaurant or Cuban or whatever, they always look at me like I'm, you know, special or something. Mookie Betts. But yeah, I cannot eat cilantro. And I didn't know what it was in the food because, you know, every once in a while at a restaurant, I wouldn't like, you know, the tacos or something. And I never knew what it was. I just thought it was some weird, you know, Latin spice that I didn't like. But when I made the food myself, I knew exactly what it was. It was the cilantro. And ever since then, I'll say, you know, no cilantro. Or if you cook anything with cilantro, I don't want it. You know, don't even put it on the plate. Vladimir Restituyo. Yeah, you know. Somebody different. Tristan Casas for Ascensions. That goes to the Ascensions insert spot. But, yeah. Miguel Vargas refractor. All right, we got one more box for tonight, and we're gonna call it. But I'll finish it up tomorrow. It won't be too early because I'm gonna sleep in. I need some sleep. And then I'll do this, and I'll probably post a small break. You know, something pretty easy like a divisional or something like that. Also tomorrow. And then I'll try to fill the football break for Sunday. But that's it. And then if you saw the Fleer Greats of the Game, that'll go up for sale Monday. So I'm thinking noon on Monday. That is my plan anyway. Okay. A last box, case 3. You know, I once did 20 Bowman Chrome hobby cases. They were different back then. They were like 18 packs per box, you know, kind of thing. But I did 20 hobby cases in one sitting. Just 20 cases, just one after bum, 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 bum. They had a wrapper redemption. You needed the wrappers. Luis Guanipa, that's his second auto. Yeah, I hear you. I want to go to the fish taco pop-up. Drew Waters. It was 2012. It was the year Yu Darvish. It was the Yu Darvish year. 2012. Josie Gala. I mean, it might have been 13, but I think it was 12. Bowman hobby stuff. Miguel Tamaris. I was telling him tonight, right? He was talking to me about, you know, like the cases we did. And I told him that he was talking about breakers, you know, and I told him that in 2015 and 2016, first half of 16, Bowman draft cases went from $700. They were $700. They might have been as high as $800 to start. But they dropped all the way to $400 a case, and that I ended up opening over 500 of them, 50 at a time. And that I would run those breaks like in 3 days. I would open, no, that's not true. I didn't open all 50 cases in 3 days. I don't know exactly how long it took me. But I did myself all 500 plus cases. It was only me. I was the only one. I was the only one. And I did all 500 hobby, and they were hobby. 24-pack hobby cases, you know, 10, 12 cards a pack, whatever they are. And I opened all of them myself, 50 at a pop. Because he was talking about, you know, opening the cases and how long it takes and stuff like that. And I was like, man, back in the day. And, you know, the cases were 400, but I might get 440 a case. I mean, I bought them for 400. I think I sold them for 440. You know what I mean? It was crazy. Making $10 on a case. Well, making $40 on a case. So making like $3 a box. You know what I mean? That was my profit, $3 a box. Mookie Betts, and I did it over and over and over. Abraham Toro, Harry Ford, Christian Javier, Salvador Perez, Sandy Alcantara, and Otto Lopez for the WBC. And then a new ascension, Tristan Casas, Yoshida, and Cade Horton. Here are your non-auto. 2015, crazy time. Andy Acevedo, Drew Waters, Gallin, Justin Crawford, Jesus Cava, Brooks Brannon, Miguel Vargas, Ethan Salas, Corbin Carroll, Christian Yelich, Samuel Zavala, Hans Montero, Andy Acevedo, Jace Young, Ethan Salas, James Outman. I always hit his gold. I don't know why. Kevin, Andy Acevedo, Tristan Casas to 75, Lindor, Edrin Rodriguez, Jeremy Pena, Yasser Mercedes, Justin Crawford, Lazaro Montes, Carter Young, Brady House, Mookie Betts, Yasser Mercedes again, Spencer Jones, Nolan Jones, and Michael Bush. And then we have Jadher Arinamo, Brooks Brannon, Reese Hoskins, Ethan Salas, Luis Angel Acuna, Javier Rivas, Max Scherzer, Corey Seager, Xander Bogaerts, Jason Amigas, Ethan Salas, Jackson Merrill, and Tanner Bybee. Luis Guanipa, Miguel Tamaris, Christian Cerda, Vladimir Restituyo, Jacob Melton, Adrian Pinto, Jesus Bastidas, Davison De Los Santos, Make Collado, Paul McIntosh, Diego Mascara, Vincent Perozzo, Dario Laverty, Ruben Santana, Dylan O'Ray, Marco Vargas, Dario Laverty again, Robert Moore, Daverson Gutierrez, Victor Isteris, Ben Metzinger, Jay Cook, Ludwin Espinoza, and Marco Vargas. So, there we go. All right, that's 3 of our 4 cases. We need one more case, my friends. One more case, but I'll run that for you tomorrow, okay? Yeah, I did have a sorter help me, but I had one person, so I did probably half of the sorting. I probably did about half. And I paid my staff. I had one person helping. I paid them $10 an hour. It was great. It was great. I liked it. I had a great time, but I wouldn't do it today. I'm too old for that today. But... All right, guys. Thank you very much, and see you tomorrow.